Hello there, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We are having a look at your singles reading. If you are single looking for new love in your life, this is the reading for you. We're going to see what energies are coming in for you, what is active now, what's coming in over the next couple of months. This reading covers until the end of 2023. So if you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to you. If you're returning, welcome back. I'm always grateful for every single one of you, all of your fantastic energy. And just if you enjoy your reading, please do take a moment there to press the like button. It lets me know you resonate with the reading on some level, but it also lets YouTube know the same thing. So the more activity from you, the more that it gets shown to other people. It's just the way that things go. So let's see what we've got. Oh, and kicking it off with a bang here, Capricorn. We've got true love coming in for you. Open your heart and receive the gift. Okay, for some of you, the gift of true love is you opening your heart and trusting in the process and trusting in yourself and trusting that there is love out there for you. And others of you here, you are about to make a very interesting connection. And as I said, this energy is all activated, all going on for you for the next couple of months. It's almost your birthday, and maybe you get quite the nice little birthday present. We've just come out of eclipse season. We're still feeling all of the energy of the eclipse right now, and we will for the next 6 months or so as things unpack. But of course, that solar eclipse in Libra that we had the middle of October really did kickstart an energy of new love. Venus was at play there. Venus rules Libra. Libra is about relationships, and Venus brings in some new beginnings. So all of this wonderful energy opening up for you. So open your heart and get ready to receive. We also have freedom coming in for you, and this is wonderful energy, because here we're free from doubt, we're free from worry, we're free from baggage, we're free from the past, we're free from anything that has been preventing you and preventing you from finding love and creating roadblocks in your life. This is your time to fly free. This is your time to soar. And this is really your time to shine here in this energy. It's a beautiful, beautiful energy for you. Now, some of you, maybe you are in an energy where you're free as a bird right now, and maybe you're like, you know what, I want love in my life, but I'm also not sure that I want to be tied down. So in this energy, just go with the flow. All right, just don't create any resistance where there isn't any, right? We're sometimes really good at doing that. Okay, you are free to say yes, you are free to say no, you've got free will. But I feel here in this energy, just go with the flow and see what happens. Don't put any expectations on things. And, even if you're not 100% sure that you want to be, tied down to somebody, sometimes when we're single, we go back and forth, don't we? One day it's like, I really miss the companionship and that person in my life, a special someone, right? Everyone deserves a special someone. But then other days, you might look at a friend who's going through a rough patch with their significant other, and you're like, man, oh man, I am glad I am single. So sometimes we do tend to go a little bit back and forth. Okay, so just stay with the flow there. Just be open to whatever may be, whatever may happen, whatever opportunities come up. All right, because there could just be a little magic in the air for you. We do have an energy of travel here as well. So there is an energy of moving forward, of flying free. Now, for some of you here with the travel energy, maybe you are going to go on a little bit of a vacation, right? You need a little bit of a break. You've been through some ups and downs, right? We've had Pluto in your sign. It's like, oh, so maybe you just feel like you need to take a load off. You need to just release yourself, and, just go out and spread your wings, have a little bit of fun. So some vacation or some travel of some kind may be in the cards for you there. Now, for some of you, you may possibly get really, really lucky, and maybe you meet somebody while you are on vacation. Someone may also be on vacation in your town where you live, and you might meet that person, right? Hey, depending on what's going on, you may end up with like a little bit of a long distance thing, but that would also give you a little bit of freedom if that's what you're looking for. But the travel energy here, you could have like a little bit of a vacation romance, and where it goes, right? You never know what might happen. You might meet someone on the plane. Maybe it turns out they live around the corner from you in your neighborhood. Stranger things have definitely happened. But with the travel energy, get out, spread your wings and fly, but also try and take a load off and do do something fun and exciting for yourself. We have purpose. You possess the determination and dedication to consciously demonstrate love. Yes, show yourself love, and love will flow back to you. When we embrace the energy of love, it's the highest vibration of all, right? Live your life from the inside, project your beautiful, loving, beautiful light outside, and it's amazing what will reverberate back to you. But when you purposely open your heart, all the magic really does happen there, Cappy. Present, you live in the moment and are able to bring forth the energy of love in your current circumstances. Live for today. Live for today here, people. The decisions you make today affect your tomorrow. The decisions you make today are sometimes influenced on your past experience, but when we're present, we're savoring the day, we're savoring the moment, we're living life to its fullest in the right here and the right now. And this may be some lesson that you've learned over the last little while through some ups and downs, or while you've been just waiting very patiently to find some love in your life. Remember, the love in your life always exists. It exists within you. Another person entering your life, it shouldn't be the sole purpose of love in your life or the sole reason for love in your life. It starts within you, your heart. And when we step into that knowledge in the here, in the now, then whether we're coupled up with someone or not doesn't quite matter so much, because you are enough. And then that way, someone who comes in and someone who you meet, there's not all this pressure, this heavy burden to, oh, this person makes me happy. No, this person enhances my happiness. And it's very freeing when we embrace that energy. So just a little reminder for some of you. But the present, here, now, magic in the air, love is in the air, wonderful. We have friendliness as well. Ooh, maybe some of you have a friend that has that you have a little bit more feelings for than just friendship, or maybe someone has more feelings for you. However, we do have friendliness here. You're able to recognize traits in common with another in order to forge love-based connections. Now, a friend might be your key to love. If you don't have a crush on a friend, okay, stranger things have happened, right? But this might be where, a friend may help you in some way, maybe something, you might make a connection through your social circle, your social network in some way. But ultimately, I think that you are, number one, opening up a little bit. You're really friendly with people, right? Sometimes Capricorn, you're very driven, you're very goal oriented. You like to have all of your ducks in a row, right? You like to have a plan, right? But sometimes, when we're just kind of in the flow of things, right? We're just a little bit more friendly and open, and this can be your key to love. Just let your beautiful, friendly demeanor really come out and play. In the present energy, we've got the King of Wands coming in here. So some of you right here, right now, okay, you've got some fiery new connection coming on in there for you. All right, this person, the King of Wands as a person, is someone very confident, someone very bold, someone who knows what they want and they go for it. Very fiery energy, very passionate energy here, but mature, right? The King of Wands is the mature version of the Knight of Wands. All right. So this is not a bad thing. Okay. It's a good thing, because they're very creative. They're very inspirational. They are exuding confidence, right? It's like, I know who I am. I know what I want. And so it's a really great energy there, but they do have a little bit of courage about them. And they do have this kind of little bit of bravado, but in the element of, how should we say, so clear and confident in their convictions that they're probably a little bit hard to say no to. So very exciting potential connection coming in here for you, and quite quickly, by the way. All right. I mean, we are looking at the next couple of months. Okay. So something is shifting, something's changing. Now, it doesn't have to be a male, even though it is a king. Okay. It most likely is a male, but it doesn't have to be. This can just be somebody who is very in tune with their fiery masculine side, right? They're a go-getter. They don't, they don't lay down on the job, so to speak, right? If there's something to be done, they do it. They may be somebody that is really successful in business. They may be somebody that owns their own business, right? A little entrepreneurial spirit in there, right? And, and of course, people who are really successful entrepreneur, they're their own breed, right? But they're always a little bit inspirational. It's like, wow, I wish I could do what you do. But this person also does have a sense of adventure. And we do have travel coming in here. So again, maybe there's someone out there who you meet, somebody revolving around travel. All right. But the King of Wands can be your energy also. You're ready. You're on fire. You're feeling good. You're feeling like it's time to get out of your comfort zone. You're feeling it's time to have fun. And you're like, I know my worth. I know what I want. I'm all fired up and I'm ready to go. Awesome, awesome energy for you to have. And now one side note, because as I was putting the deck down, I did happen to notice the bottom of the deck, and it is the Queen of Wands. Matchy, matchy. All right, the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. So the Queen of Wands is at the back of the deck. Okay, so this can really mean true love, right? Two people, symbiotic kind of energy. All right, the true love, soulmate partnerships, that kind of thing. This can also represent somebody who is balanced. Right? They've got this fiery, passionate masculine side, but they also have the gentler, creative, very trustworthy feminine side with them as well. It can also represent that there's something that's going to knock your socks off and may catch you a little bit off guard. Okay, so hold on to your hat there, Cappy. We also have the Five of Wands here. Now, the Five of Wands is landing in your challenge position, and the Five of Wands can be a little bit challenging anyway. So we do have something to work through over the next couple of months. Now, the Five of Wands can represent a little bit of tension or conflict. It can also represent some drama, all right, maybe some family drama. And let's face it, we are heading into silly season. We're heading into all kinds of celebrations, a lot of family time, a lot of religious celebrations, a lot of traditions, right? We've got like things like Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's and whatever else you celebrate in the next 3 months or so, November, December, and January, right? All a lot of things going on in there. We also have your birthday coming up, right? So in this energy here, there could be some family issues. There could be some things going on, okay? And it's like, okay, can you guys just like cool it a little bit, right? So this may cause you a little bit of an issue, especially I feel here in this energy if you are going to like these family gatherings and things like that. There's a lot of pressure on single people, right? The worst thing, I mean, people think they're being helpful, but they're really not. And, you might show up for some family dinner and the next thing you know, you've got every single relative that walks in the door. Oh, are you seeing anybody? Oh, and someone special in your life? And you might be sitting there thinking, okay, yeah, it's great, guys. Thanks for rubbing salt in the wound, right? So there could be a little bit of things going on there that you got to work through. But remember, you're confident, right? And so part of this conversation could go, no, I'm not seeing anyone at the moment, but I'm doing all right. I'm doing this. I'm successful, right? And I actually like a little bit of freedom. I'm doing good, right? And it's kind of hard for people to argue with that, although they might try. But the Five of Wands can also be an element of competition. A bunch of people vying for the same prize. And this quite often does come up when I am doing love readings, right? Singles readings, or if I'm like doing like career readings, right? And it's like, you've got to put yourself out there, in order to meet people. And it's a dog eat dog world out there. There's a lot of people competing for the same thing. And what is that thing? Love, right? We want those new connections. We want to meet people. We want to, talk to people, right? And it's not always the easiest thing to do. So this might be a little bit of a challenge. But the Five of Wands, fives also do represent exciting opportunities for change. Okay, so even if you're throwing yourself into the mix and it's like, oh my goodness, there's just like a lot of duds out here. Keep on embracing that King of Wands energy, right? And believe in yourself. Get ready for action, take some bold, inspired action wherever necessary, but also just be open and be willing to just get out and live your best life anyway. And that's quite often when the magic happens, when we take the pressure off of finding love, right? And we hear those stories all the freaking time, right? And you hear these, these things where, I wasn't looking for love, or I was looking for love and I was just so obsessed with it and for the longest time. And then finally I decided to throw in the white towel and just focus on something else. I focused on my job. I focused on my home. I focused on my family. And all of a sudden that's where love walked in, right? Because we're not trying to control it. We're not creating resistance where there doesn't need to be any. Okay. So you could be very much at a very important turning point in that regard, right? Letting go of resistance and opening your heart. But we do have love in the air. Blessings headed your way. Okay. The energy benefiting you the most is the King of Cups. Now, the King of Cups can be, some of you might have a choice to make in this energy, right? It's like, do I want someone filled with love and romance and, maybe in touch with their spiritual self, or do I want this exciting, fiery, passionate person? So for some of you, you have a little bit of decisions to make, okay? For others of you, this is one person. This can be one person that comes in, they're, ball of fire on the outside, but they have this wonderful, gentle side as well, where they have love, they like romance, right? And, kind of sweep you off your feet in this energy, right? So this can be very exciting for you. But this can be your energy also. You're trusting yourself, you're feeling confident, and you're opening your heart here in this energy, and you're not worried about anything. Love conquers all. And what are you doing? Embodying the energy of love in this. You're trusting your intuition, you're in touch with your spiritual side, and you're getting creative. So be confident in your energy, but be open at the same time. Now, interesting that we do get the King of Cups energy here, because in this particular deck, we show a ship, the ship on the ocean. We have the travel card coming in there, our airplane flying over an ocean. So it can be possibly that someone out there may find love in an exotic destination, or just somewhere that you have to travel to get to. Can be very, very interesting, and that might create a little bit of a challenge, right? Especially if it's something that has a real potential to go the distance, so to speak. But I feel like in this energy, just enjoy it. Enjoy it. Worry about the logistics of it a little bit later on. So the King of Cups, we like to get the King of Cups in a reading, especially as a blessing, the energy benefiting you the most, love and romance in the air. Your intuition, your senses are all heightened. And I believe here with the King of Wands and the King of Cups, something that you've manifested in your world is materializing here for you, should you choose it, right? Because we can say no, just like that freedom energy, we can say no. If you really want love, I'm not sure why you would, but we all have free will. But be ready for action. And we all know that even though our manifestations may come in, we don't have to accept it. Come back around again. You might have to wait a long time. So be ready to take some action. We've got the thinker energy coming in here for you guys as well. So this is one of taking a step back and of thinking about things and contemplating your situation. And it's important to really be in touch with our emotions, to really be in touch with the things that we want. Think about the big picture, thinking about the future, reflecting on your past. Where do you feel that things have been really good? Where do you feel like, hey, you know what? I think that I like this element, or I don't like this element, and you're making some decisions to maybe do things a little bit differently in the future. And so it's important to sometimes take a step back and to think about things, to recharge your energy there, and to really gain a little bit of clarity and insight. So some of you might be, just really kind of contemplating life and contemplating love. And then once you know, boom, off to the races you go. The thinker energy can also represent that the person coming in for you may be quite intellectual. They might be quite smart. They might be one of those people where they don't necessarily rush into something that they'll regret. They perhaps do have a little bit of a plan. You enjoy someone with a plan, don't you? So this can be that kind of person that's coming in. They're smart. They think clearly and logically, or they just have like some sort of plan in place, even though they might be a little bit adventurous or impulsive sometimes, right? It's like, I know what I want. All right. So might match your energy a little bit. We've got higher power coming in here as well. All right, so this is all about your higher senses, right? Your intuition, your third eye, the visions that you have, okay? The universe is aligning people, situations, and events for you to attract love into your life, and so that you can meet that somebody that you're looking for. Remember, we started out your reading with true love. Okay. And so trust all of your senses. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to any signs. Now, one of the signs here for you, the thinker card, is number 44. I don't know if you can see it somewhere in there. It's a 44. And your higher power is a number 4. So you may want to look up the deeper meaning of 444. Fours do represent a strong foundation. Fours represent stability and security in your life. So it may be that you are really making sure that you've got a good foundation built and that you're feeling stable and secure before you open the door to welcome love, or what you are attracting in is the solid, stable, committed love that you're looking for. No games, no lies, no back and forth, just something that you can depend on. Not too shabby. But look up the deeper meaning of 444 and trust in your higher power. But pay attention to your dreams, pay attention to your daydreams, because your third eye is open there. Your powers to manifest those connections into your life. Okay. And again, be ready for a little bit of action, because quite often our manifestations come into us in the form of an opportunity. And we have to embrace the opportunity. And again, we can say yes, we can say no, we can say, hold on a minute, let me get ready, right? So trust in your journey forward. But I'm going to leave that there for you guys. I hope there was something here for you. If there was, please do press like on this video. I truly appreciate it. Leave me a comment in the box down below, especially if it's your first time here. Say hello, where are you watching from? And start a comment anyway, right? People always connect down there in the comments section. So I thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a wonderful next couple of months for the rest of the new year, or for the rest of the year, I should say, heading into the new year. But I also don't forget to check out my daily readings, money readings. I do all the moon readings as well. And of course, some pick a card readings and angel readings and all that kind of stuff. It's not just restricted to love. So don't forget to check out all of those things. So I thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.